As we enter September and we sort of take stock of how our skin has weathered the warm months and the extra time in the sun, and a lot of us will notice some changes, and that's darkening of the skin, but more concerning to a lot of us are the brown spots or darker spots that may have developed or become more prominent through the summertime. Now, while it's important that any changing spots or any new lesions on your face that you observe, you should review with your family physician to make sure they're not suspicious in any way. And after you've confirmed that, we can talk about, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video, addressing their appearance. When we're referring to sun damage, we're often talking about the changes that are occurring in our skin secondary to sun exposure. Sometimes that's acute, like a sunburn, and sometimes it's chronic. Those chronic changes that we see are the age-related changes where we develop wrinkles, fine lines, and we start to lose the skin tone and we become a little bit more lax. Today we're talking specifically about those brown spots, which are areas of hyperpigmentation. The sun induces changes in the cells that produce the pigment in our skin, so instead of distributing them nice and evenly throughout our skin, they tend to distribute them in clumps, and on the surface we see that as darkened areas, brown spots. Our goal is to reduce its appearance and help to keep it faded as much as we can over time. Prevention is number one. So as much as we can protect our skin from the sun and avoid the damage or exacerbating the already pigmented areas, that's always the best first approach. So wearing your sunscreen, using a hat, seeking shade when you can. When that's failed us to some degree and we've developed the changes that are basically inevitable, it's a part of living life, we look at how we can address them. Addressing the issue usually takes a two-pronged approach. We want to have the right skincare and skincare ingredients being utilized, and if we need to, we'll utilize technologies. We use something called a Clear and Brilliant device, which again is a laser-based device. It's still a fairly gentle laser. The nice thing is, if you do a treatment on a Friday, you're usually fairly good by Monday. It's a little irritated and a little red and scaly and peely for a few days, but it generally is quite mild. Many of you have probably heard of IPL or intense pulse light. It's been around for a long time. Instead of like a laser being one wavelength of light, it's a band of light. It's a good minimal downtime treatment that we can use for hyperpigmentation. We also use it to treat red spots on the face. The laser peel uses our ethereal laser to take out the superficial layer of skin. When we pair this treatment with a photofacial, like the IPL, we can target both the superficial and deeper layers of the skin. The Derma Peel is a brand of chemical peel used to target sun damage and hyperpigmentation with an added hydroquinone boost. Post-treatment, the outer layers of damaged skin are peeled away and replaced by new, younger-looking, healthy skin. When it comes to skincare designed to address the issues of hyperpigmentation, there's two main ingredients. They include retinols and hydroquinones. The nice thing about using medical grade products is that we can really tailor your skincare regime and utilize those ingredients and products to you. The most important thing is to make sure we're getting the results that we want. As long as there's no suspicious lesions, that's when we can get together, assess your skin, and make a plan to address the changes that have occurred over time.